Hey guys, long time no talk. I know I didn't post at all last week or Monday. It's just been so crazy. We've been renovating. I feel like I owe you an explanation. So I've been renovating. We kind of made a walk-in pantry and we finally decided to buckle down, finish it, because literally we had food all on our dining room table, like our dining table, just food piled on top. So we finally finished that, and then after that, all of that craziness, I kind of just needed a little bit of a break. But I'm back. I've been posting consistently on Instagram, and today we're here with a fresh new video and a fresh new start. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 magic skincare products. So what I mean by magic is they're products that just completely surprised me. Like, they just completely surprised and amazed me, whether they worked like right after I used them or they worked, like I noticed that they really worked the next day. So I really saw results really quickly to the point where I thought, okay, this is a magic product, like this is amazing. So I wanted to share 5 skincare products or devices that I think are really good, and I think you guys will like them too if you have certain skincare problems or certain things like that. Hopefully you can find something for you in this video or for someone that you know. A lot of these products I've recommended to family members or friends where they told me that they've been dealing with certain things and I said, hey, these worked for me, they might work for you too. So now really quickly, my little disclaimer, skincare is a very personal thing, and what I mean by that is there's just so many factors to certain skincare conditions or like problems and things like that, and you know, the way my skin reacts isn't the same way your skin reacts. I'm not a skincare expert. These are products that I use and I thought were just really amazing and I wanted to share them with you. But so yeah, now that I said that little disclaimer, let's get in. So first off, let's start with the most, I think my favorite, most magical product of them all for me personally. This is one of my biggest problems, and this is the only thing to fix it literally in 24 hours. Like, and that's one use. So I used it one time and the next morning I noticed a ginormous difference. So it is the Natural Riches Tea Tree Oil Body Wash. This is what it looks like, and I saw this in another YouTuber's video. I got it off of Amazon and I tried it out. It's super affordable, under $20. It has 12 fluid ounces and this stuff is amazing. So first off, I'll tell you what my problem was. After having my second baby, yes, I know I have 3 kids, guys, but I'm still cool. I'm still young. So I have 3 kids, but after my second baby, during that pregnancy and then ever since then, I would get pimples and marks, like dark spots and pimples on the back of both of my arms. I have never had that in my whole life. It's embarrassing. I got really self-conscious. I grew up playing basketball, so I would always have sleeveless shirts on, and I was proud of my arms. I was proud of them because they always looked smooth, even, and they were thin. And ever since you can see, I don't know if you can see any of the scarring still, and it's kind of still going away. Every single day it gets better, but I had just breakouts, like just pimples, marks, like dark spots all along my arms, and it never went away. I thought maybe after my second baby it would go away, but then I got pregnant again, but it never went away. And still, even after my last baby, it's been a whole year and it's still like, it still wasn't going away. And so another YouTuber talked about this, and I'll link her channel off down below. She's amazing, and I had to try it. So this is called, it's an antifungal, antibacterial, antibody odor, and it says Soothes for dry and itchy skin. And then in the back it says it doesn't test on animals, it's FDA approved. There's basically a big list of things this is good for. These are good for. I thought it listed it on the bottle, but it doesn't. So if you have, this is good for acne, it's good for like athlete's foot, any kind of problem like that where you think you have like a fungus or anything like that. spots, things like that, this is really, really good for. And it's 100% natural, so I ordered it from Amazon, and no joke, you guys, the next day, so I used it, so they say, you know, just put it on your loofah, you know, use it, it says here 2 to 3 times daily. I used it one time, and I just really let it sit on my arms, and I just used it on my arms and on my back because I have black spots, like not black spots, darker spots on my back. And no joke, the next day, you guys, my acne was gone. It was gone, and my scarring, like my dark spots, were lighter. They weren't as dark. My skin looks smoother on my back and my arms. Like, it just, my skin feels soft, like hydrated. Like, it doesn't feel dry, and I'm not one to put lotion on my back or anything like that, but it feels baby soft. And look at this. I've literally used it twice already. I've used it twice, and I've had it for a week, but I used it twice, and it's gone. Like, it's gone. It's never, my arms have never been this clear for over 3 years. And so, I don't know, this is magic, you guys. After the first use, I saw a difference here, and I only did it one time a day, and it says if it's really infected, like whatever you have going on, 2 to 3 times a day daily. So this is absolutely amazing. I definitely recommend you guys trying this out. In the description box, I will list what's on the description in Amazon, like what it's supposed to help. I know athlete's foot, acne, any kind of fungus you have going on. So I'll list it in the description box. Make sure to check that out. Let's continue on with acne problems. So there was a time when I was breaking out on my face. You guys know I talked about this. I did a whole routine for when I break out. And in that routine, I happened to discover castor oil, 100% pure castor oil. This one is a moisturizing oil for hair, skin, and DIY projects. It's organic. Again, I got it at Amazon for super inexpensive. I will link it off down below. And it says its uses. It's supposed to soothe sunburns, effectively soften and hydrate skin, face scars and stretch marks, prevents hair loss, and thickens hair and eyelashes. Castor oil also can be used to remedy of skin infections such as ringworm and athlete's feet. So you could use this in conjunction with the tea tree oil or the tea tree oil. So you can use this as a body wash and then moisturize your skin with this, and you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot because it's oil. The only thing with this is it does have a castor oil smell. So it's a little bit funky, but you get used to it. It doesn't linger, and it really just, once you put it into the skin, it kind of soaks up, and it just makes your skin nice and soft. I actually use this on my face as my moisturizer. I replaced my moisturizer, and I used the tea, like a pea size, maybe a little bit smaller than pea size, and put it all over my face and let it kind of sit in. And then I went ahead and did my primer and anything else that I needed for my foundation. I have normal to dry skin, but because of how hot it is here in Arizona, I will get moist, so my foundation will get moist or oily looking, but even when I use this, I didn't notice that I got extra oily throughout the day or anything like that. It really just soaked into the skin. If you do though using this, you need to use even less. That means you're using way too much. Or I would put this on as my moisturizer before I go to bed, and then the next morning you can use whatever moisturizer you want, and it really softens your skin, and it just helped soothe my acne. Like, my face was just irritated, like acne that was red and just looked like it was just so irritated and inflamed. So, is that a real word, inflamed? I'm not sure. But this just helped soothe it so much. So I love this. This is something that I noticed a difference the next morning. So I used it that night, and the next morning I noticed a huge difference. Along with acne, this little baby right here, I mean, I thought when these first came out, I didn't really think these really made much of a difference, but these do. These are amazing. This one that I have here, this is from EPique Beauty. It's a really, really good one. I reviewed it before in the past. I love it because it has different size bristles on each side. So what you do is you put on your cleanser and then you use this. And it's one of those vibrating ones. Can you hear that? And this one will turn off after 2 minutes, so you can do it for 2 minutes and then move to the next side. I never do it for that long, but I always like to put it up to higher, and I love using this backside. They're thicker, they're more spread apart, and I feel like these really just cleanse your face, especially when you wear lots of makeup, or you do any makeup at all, or you're sweating a lot, or you do sports, or whatever it is that you do. This really helps cleanse your skin really, really well, but in a gentle way, where I have sensitive skin, and this is super gentle. This front side is even more gentle. So I like to use the front side in the morning and the back side at night to really get in there and scrub and know that, hey, I scrubbed it, but it doesn't hurt my face. Sometimes some face scrubs are just too harsh and they just scratch my face. This just feels really, really nice. I definitely recommend this. This is really good and it's epic. Along with that, another product that for me, as soon as I took it off, I noticed a big difference. And this is the Black Peel Off Mask. I did a video sharing this a little while ago, like a first impressions, not a first impressions, where I just show you it working. This is the, I think it's pronounced Bovine Black Peel Off Mask. So you've heard a lot about this. I still have it in its box. I like to keep it snug in its box. But it's a black peel off mask. You guys have seen probably a lot of videos on this. But this does such a good job of clearing out anything in your pores. So anything that maybe this isn't like right on top of the skin, this will clean off stuff right on top of the skin. But as far as like deep in your pores, this does such a good job. I use this once a week. Immediately after I use this, my skin is baby soft. It's baby soft. It just looks even, like even and clear. I feel like sometimes my skin color looks uneven, maybe because there's a lot of impurities in there, or like a lot of like blackheads or a lot of like dirt into my pores. And this just does such a good job of just removing everything. So you leave it on for 30 minutes, then you peel it off. It's easy to peel off, and it really like, oh, my skin just never felt so soft. It's just so amazing. That's what I noticed the first time, is how soft it was and how even my skin looked. Like my skin usually doesn't look that even. And my blackheads, like I can tell, my nose didn't have so many spots. And so I've been using this for kind of a while now, and every single time it just gets better and better and better. So I definitely recommend trying this. This is such a good product. Last skincare magic that I have to show you. For those of you guys that have dry skin, this is totally for you. Oh, by the way, this is for all skin types. Okay, so for those of you that have dry skin, I used to have really dry skin, and like after I would wash my face, it just like tightened up. My face just felt tight. That's how dry my skin was. Like I had to put moisturizer right away. And so my mom gave me this like a couple of years ago in high school, and I discovered it, and I still love it. I hope they still have it. I'll put a link down below that. But this is the Mary Kay Night Emollient Extra Emollient Night Cream. I'm basically done with this, and I only have a little travel size I'm living off of. But this is a little bit of a pricier product. Mary Kay tends to be more of like a luxury or a higher end product. The Extra Emollient Night Cream. This feels, it's like a pink color, and it feels kind of like Vaseline, but not so slippy, slidey, oily. It's like thicker, but it reminds me like the texture of Vaseline. And you basically need just a little bit over a pea size, and you put it all over your face. After you've cleansed, washed, took all your makeup off, this is what you use at night instead of any other moisturizer. And it's pretty emollient, like it's extra emollient. So it's really moisturizing. And even if you have extremely oily skin, maybe using a little bit less than like a dime, definitely don't use a dime size, like maybe using like a lentil size, like half of a pea size would be good, but still use a moisturizer at night. When I wake up after using this all over my face is baby soft, it is hydrated, it just feels plumpier, healthier. I notice the difference when I put it on that night, and the next morning I notice the difference. So the thing with this is kind of like Vaseline at first. If you ever put Vaseline on your elbows, it first feels like slippery, even though this isn't as slippery as Vaseline. It feels kind of like it moves around, but then as it kind of soaks into your skin, it just like disappears and your skin just is soft and really soaks it all up. That's kind of how this is. So it feels kind of weird when you first put it on. Don't worry, it's gonna soak into your skin and you're just gonna wake up with healthy, hydrated skin. So healthy, so good. I love this. I swear by this. It is a absolute, I can't live without skincare product. It's amazing and it transformed my skin from extra dry to normal, sometimes dry in the winter time, but mostly more normal. When I use all these products, it goes more normal. There isn't dry patches anymore. And this is what did it. It's just such a good product. All right, so I'm gonna share one more magic product because I totally forgot about this one. And I wanna share it because a lot of people have this problem. So I used to have really dry hands. Like they would crack. Even if I put moisturizer on, like they would get chafed kind of and red. Like they look chapped. My hands look chapped. Or my elbows when they get dry and crackly and red and chapped. Well, I discovered this little product, and this is something that I tried a while back and hated, and I never used again. Then I saw it again, pulled it out, tried it again. This is a Eucerin Original Healing Soothing Repair Cream, and it's fragrance free. It's rich emollient with rich emollients, seals in moisture to heal and protect very dry, sensitive skin, and then it has its dermatological skincare, and it goes from lightweight to rich textures, and this one is the highest, richest texture there. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So I use this for my hands, for my elbows, and the thing with this, the reason that I didn't like it, I'll show you. It's thick. Like, look at this. This is thick. Like, it's pretty dang thick. Okay, and when you first put it in, it feels greasy and almost oily. That's how it feels. Don't be scared. It feels like heavy and greasy. Don't be scared. The problem was that I would not like the texture and rinse it off and wash my hands off. Leave it on, because after a couple minutes, it actually soaks into your skin. It soaks into your skin and there's no more grease, there's no more oil feeling, anything like that. It just, your hands are magically soft and hydrated and feel nice for the rest of the day. I use that once a day and that's all I need. And it's amazing, you guys. I didn't realize that it would soak up. I thought it was too thick. It was just gonna sit on top. No. Like, it's already, my hands are already dry now. They're completely dry and they just feel soft, baby soft. Like this, I know I'm doing a lot of expressions in this video today, but this is amazing, you guys. I definitely recommend, if you didn't like it at first, try it again, give it a chance. As you saw, I used a pea size and it was enough for both of my hands and some elbow. And so this is magic. I couldn't wait for favorites video to mention this. I was gonna wait for a favorites video, but I had to tell you guys because a lot of you guys do suffer from really dry hands, maybe chapped hands, chapped elbows, or your kids. This is a really good one, and I love this stuff. So that's it. That's all of my skincare magic picks. These are amazing, that work either right away after you use it or the next morning or the next day. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give me a big old fat thumbs up. Also, let me know down below if there was a certain product you're interested in, or maybe a problem I talked about that you think one of these products might work for you. I don't know, comment down below and tell me what you guys think about some of these products, or if you guys have any recommendations yourself that you think are magic products that work right away or the next day that I should try, so I can do a take 2 of these. Thank you guys so much for being so patient with me as I've taken my little break. I feel like in YouTube world, a week, especially a week and a half, is a long stinking time. But thank you so much for being patient with me. I hope you guys will follow me on Snapchat and Instagram and come say hi to me there. If you're new, don't forget to hit my little face down there to subscribe and hit the bell to notify you of all my future videos. I love you guys. Have a happy Wednesday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.